I was, for about 20 plus years, I was in the corporate world. I was managing a business unit of an IT company uh, and responsible for the P&L of that business unit. And then somewhere I got introspecting a very insignificant question that my spouse asked me, which made me thinking, what is it that gives me my kick? And I realized that I get a kick when somebody walks up to me and says, Anurag, you made a difference to me. And I said, if I could make that my work, then work is no longer work because I love doing that. Little did I know what coaching is. So, what I saw that as a form where I could actually add value to people and help people to develop and grow themselves. Only in 2009, when I stepped out of my corporate and got into this leadership training, the world, the global economy was going downhill. But my passion took the better of me, and I took that plunge. Somewhere in between, I got exposed to coaching, and this was it. Training myself as a coach. I got my PCC credentials in 2016, and then 2016 to 2019, I continued to do both training as well as coaching. But then 2019 is when I transitioned fully into coaching. So what got me into coaching is my passion and my drive to add value to people and help people become better versions of themselves. So I started working with these large size enterprises and multinationals, and it was all that executive coaching, which is one-on-one coaching. But then over a period of time, I got to see that the end of the day, all organizations are about teamwork, right? And increasingly, it's no longer people wanting star heroes or star performers. They were looking at having star performing teams because teams is the way to work. No one does anything by himself or herself unless there is a battery of people, a team supporting them, direct support, indirect support. But there is a lot of support. I added working with small and medium enterprises, especially after COVID, and when I saw that there was a lot of pain in that SME space, I started to work with business owners of small and mid-sized companies. And there again, the coaching was happening to the business owner, the CEO of the organization. But then the CEO, the business owner, depended on the team to execute on whatever are the strategies, the direction that he would want for the organization. So that's when it started occurring to me that and because my drive was to make a difference, I thought I would make a larger difference if I would work with teams instead of just the top executives. Then a few years ago is when ICF also started to look at team coaching as a separate focus. That during this training with SCI is when my understanding of what a team is itself shifted. And it dawned upon me that all these years, I myself and all the people that I see around me, majority, are working in a team, not working as a team. And that was huge. Working as a team is so different from working in a team. And my training with SCI was all systemic. So the team itself as a system and as one entity, and then this entity being a part of a larger system. We all keep hearing that the whole is bigger and larger than the sum of its parts, right? So I've been hearing of this, and I've been speaking about this for donkey's years, but how the whole is so large and so significantly different from the sum of its parts is what I could really connect with during my team coach training. But my individual, that one-on-one coaching itself, which I've been doing for 10 plus years now, that itself has, and I can feel it. That itself has gone a couple of notches up. Now, always having that systemic mindset in my subconscious. So when I'm working with an individual, it's not limited to the individual. Now, my perspective with this individual itself is more systemic. So I'm no longer looking at this person as just the person, but a person in the system. A person who's part of a larger system, a part of the larger ecosystem, and who is being impacted by not only himself, but the larger system. His beliefs are coming from a larger system. So that systemic perspective is something that I can definitely feel is a shift or a change that has happened in my executive one-on-one coaching. And there is this business owner of a mid-sized enterprise that I've been coaching for a while now. He came up with a challenge, and the challenge was I'm looking at, so my organization is currently producing X units of whatever their product is, X thousand units currently, and I want to increase this by 50%. So let's say, but my team my production people and my sales people, they have to all be aligned. The sales people have to be taking on that target of selling the additional production in the marketplace, and the production team has to be willing and has to gear up to produce more. I said, okay, help me to help them. And so I suggested, okay, why don't we do a team session? And he jumped to the idea. We did a team session, and that session went on for about 6 hours. So at the end of those 6 hours, a few things happened. Number one, this business owner, he said, what I've never seen this happening in my team members forever. These kind of conversations, this kind of involvement and engagement, these kind of ideas and suggestions have never been forthcoming. And the team themselves, at the end of that coaching session, they took on what are the changes that they are going to make in the way they work, in the way they operate, in the way they collaborate. And they said, we'll start doing that tomorrow morning. So the impact of that team coaching is so visible. And I just shared this with one example, but wherever I've been doing that, it takes a little while for people to understand, because people have been so used to working in teams as individual members, and when they come together also, they are still individuals working in a team. To get them to transition from thinking of themselves as a team and as one entity, and no longer different people in a team. So making that shift takes a while, it takes some time. But then once people get it, then they start thinking of themselves as a team. And then, so it's been extremely useful, impactful, both for my business, for my clients, for the teams that I work with, and my passion that got me into this of making a difference. I now am able to make a larger difference to a larger number of people. I think, yeah, it's been a wonderful journey and experience. A lot of learning that happened with the SCI facilitators, Saras and Nitin. Their style has really also had an impact. So when during any of those sessions, which went on for 12-14 weeks, it's always like a conversation, right? Logic, and that's one of the things that they talk and teach about when during the training program also. But it's so conversational, and in that conversation there is phenomenal learning that is happening. We had a cohort of different people coming from different parts of the country, but then they could actually make us a team. We were seeing each other for the first time. We hear about the forming, storming, norming, performing, which takes a linear progression and happens over a period of time. But Saras and Nitin were able to make that happen for us fairly quickly. So some magic. I'm still to figure out what is the magic wand that they carry with them. But yeah, I mean the experience of learning with Saras and Nitin at SCI was excellent, very informative. Their style also is very much experiential. It's not only theory and instructional and talking about only the competencies, but making us work. I think we got into our team coaching and actual coaching right in our second or third session onwards. So it's been very experiential and hands-on, and then they would connect the dots and make the learning happen. That teams are the units of performance in organizations. All coaches who work with organizations, it may be worthwhile for them to get exposed to and train themselves into team coaching so that they can create larger impacts